Welcome to C2 CRM development. In this lesson, we learn the catalog application object. Create catalogs in the Infobase. Analyze the catalog table in the database. Catalogs are application configuration objects. They allow storing data in an information database that have the same structure and list character. This can be, for example, a list of organizations, a list of suppliers or buyers, a list of goods. Catalog structure. Each element of the catalog is characterized by a code and description. The system supports the mode of automatic numbering of elements, in which it can independently generate a code for a new element of the catalog. In addition, the system allows you to control the uniqueness of the catalog codes, not allowing you to create elements with the same codes. In addition to the code and description, each element of the catalog, as a rule, contains some additional information that describes this element in detail. For example, for a product, this can be information about an article, packaging, etc. The set of such information is the same for all elements of a specific catalog, and the catalog details are used to store it. Different catalogs can be in a state of subordination, that is, elements of one catalog can be subordinate to elements or groups of another catalog. For example, the bank account catalog can be subordinate to the organization catalog. Then, when drawing up bank documents for a certain organization, it will be possible to choose a bank account not among all bank accounts available in the program, but among bank accounts that exist only in this organization. Catalog forms. In order for the user to view and change the data contained in the catalog, the system supports several forms of the catalog's presentation. The developer has the ability to create their own forms. List form. A list form is used to view the data contained in the catalog. It allows you to navigate the catalog, add, mark for deletion, and delete items and groups of the catalog, move items and groups. The list form can represent data in a hierarchical or non-hierarchical form, and allows sorting and filtering of the displayed information according to several criteria. Item form. To view and change the data of individual elements of the catalog, the element form is used. As a rule, it presents data in a form that is easy to read and edit. Group form. The system supports a separate form for groups of the catalog. This is due to the fact that, as a rule, the content of information related to the catalog group is much less than the composition of data related to individual elements of the catalog. Choosing form, group choosing form. With various actions of the user in the applied solution, it becomes necessary to select specific elements of the catalogs. This may be required, for example, when you create a receipt in which certain items are to be listed. In this case, the system uses a form for choosing a catalog, which usually contains the minimum set of information necessary to select one or another element. In addition to all the above forms, the system also supports a form for choosing a catalog group, intended for choosing only among the groups contained in the catalog. Let's add the catalogs to the configuration information base. Currency. Organizations own legal entities from which operations are performed. Cash registrars. The catalog is subordinated to the organization catalog. Warehouses for the production of material assets, goods, for example, a retail warehouse, a wholesale warehouse, a scrap warehouse, etc. Contractors are suppliers and buyers. Nomenclature: goods and services. Price type: the types of prices for which the selling price is set. Enumeration. Tax type: tax accounting type. Price includes tax. Price does not include tax, i.e. tax on top, exclude tax. Nomenclature type: type of item, product or service. Units of measurement. Create folder for Lesson 3. Copy sources and database from Lesson 2. Delete file c2.infobase.dat from new database folder. The file stores the general parameters of the current local DB database. Open Designer and add Infobase of Lesson 3. Add new schema. Name: point of sale. Description: point of sale. Version: 1.0.0.1. Open Visual Studio and copy names of namespaces. Namespace of model. Namespace of modules. Namespace of base forms. Add new module. Name: point of sale. Version from assembly: 1.0.0.0. Add new language. English. Add new catalog. Currency. If necessary, you can specify file groups for storing data and indexes. If not specified, the location will be in the groups defined in the SQL Server by default. Currency catalog is not hierarchical. Let's disable hierarchy support. In this mode, for this catalog, operations with folders are disabled. Add new enum. Tax type. Values. Tax is not included. Price includes tax. Price does not include tax, i.e. tax on top. Add new catalog organization. With attributes. Address. Phone. Email. VAT. VAT type. Main currency. Indexes allow selection in the form of a list from the toolbar. Required field. Add new catalog. Cash register. Subordinate to organization. Code series, within owner area. Add new catalog. Warehouse. Add new catalog. Contractor. With attributes. Address. Phone. Email. User ID. Add new enum. Nomenclature type. With values. Product. Service. There is a warehouse for the goods, no for services, so the values must be checked in the documents. Add new enum. Unit of measure. With values. Piece. Gram. Kilogram. Liter. Pack. Add new catalog. Nomenclature. With attributes. Number. Type. Unit of measure. The tax rate, if it differs from the rate indicated for the organization. The composition of the set, if the product is a set. Add new tabular section. Nomenclature pack. With attributes. Nomenclature. Quantity. Unit of measure. Add new catalog. Price type. E.g. retail, wholesale. Save configuration. Let's open the database, examine the organization's catalog table. Open table organization. Column. ID. Record identifier. Parent ID. To organize the tree-like structure of the catalog, the field refers to the parent element of the catalog. Owner ID. In the case of a subordinate catalog, the field points to the owner catalog. For example, the cash register catalog refers to the organization catalog. Is folder. The flag indicates the entry. This is a group or a catalog element. The catalog allows a hierarchy for only groups, but also elements. Marked. Flag for marking an item for deletion. The system has two modes of deleting objects: deleting directly from the list form, deleting by specialized processing, elements marked for deletion. The second mode is used when users are not given the right to delete objects directly. Posted. Flag of posting. When writing an element, all recording and posting modules worked correctly. In the forms of the lists on the pictogram, there is information about the successful posting of objects. Version. Version control when writing a document. In the case when an object is simultaneously open in several programs, and the element was written in the first program, then when the element is written in the second program, a message will be displayed that from the moment the object form was opened, the element was written to the database. Code. The code of the entry element. Description is the main representation of an object in forms. Further custom attributes according to the configuration. For reference attributes, links are built to ensure the integrity of the data in the database. Indexes are built in accordance with the configuration scheme. In the forms of lists, according to the fields for which the index is built, it is possible to search and filter. Data is accessed using functions and stored procedures. In this lesson we learned how to create an Infobase and add application objects of the catalog type to it. The next lesson will design catalog forms in Visual Studio. Thank you and see you in lessons.